So I've been playing the new Skate for a while now, and it's honestly not what I expected. There's some good things and some bad things. So yeah, that's what this video is about. Let's get into it. First off, the one thing that I didn't expect that would be so fun is the parkour element of the game. It's not like fully extreme parkour, but just being able to climb buildings and, you know, scale different objects and jumping off of skyscrapers and being able to do flips and tricks and sometimes even do crazy tricks from the top of a skyscraper and land on your skateboard still. It's obviously not super realistic, but it's really fun. It's a video game, so it's meant to be fun. So that's the one aspect I would say for me is my favorite part of the game. Besides actually skating, I really do like climbing around and trying to get up to different spots and, you know, jumping off of the high skyscrapers. And there's so many buildings and there's just so many different possibilities and gives you more freedom. I feel like it makes the game more playable for a longer amount of time. If you do get bored of skating or certain things do feel repetitive or the same, then you have the option to just climb up a random skyscraper and find certain spots that you've never been to before. So that's one thing that I'd say that I actually was surprised by how fun it was actually doing that stuff. And again, this isn't like the full launch version of the game, so it's only going to get better from here when it comes to those things. Now, the other thing that I really didn't expect, and it's pretty dope, is seeing all the other skaters. Now, in Skate 3, Skate 2, I don't think you can skate with that many skaters based on the servers and the way the technology was back then. But now with this new skate, you're supposed to be able to skate with like 100 people or something crazy like that. I don't know the exact number. I didn't look it up before this video, but when you're skating around, you do encounter a lot of other skaters throughout the city, and you see them doing their tricks, and you know, you can skate around with them and whatnot. And it's pretty dope. It's pretty fun. You know, there's not just the NPCs and AIs walking around. And I remember in Skate 3, once in a while, you would run into some other skaters and other people and things like that. And you could skate with your friends. But this world is a lot more populated with way more skaters. So it just brings a new energy and a new vibe to the game that you didn't really have in Skate 3. The last thing that I wanted to touch on that honestly surprised me and something I wasn't expecting, based on just from what we saw from the trailers and the early gameplay, and then just what other fans were saying, is the graphics. A lot of people were harping on the graphics and, you know, talking down on it and, you know, saying it looks Fortnite. And I mean, I definitely was saying that it looked like Fortnite, but when you get past the way the characters look and you actually take in like, yo, the city is actually pretty dope. The cars actually look really beautiful, and like just the diversity in the city and like the different colors and, you know, the variations of the different heights within the city and things like that. It's actually a pretty good looking game. And again, this is an early version. It's not the full release version, so it'll only get better. But there's certain moments where you can see the sunlight peeking through buildings and, you know, kind of shining through and reflecting off of the buildings. You could tell that they definitely were trying to go for a certain look that's different from Skate 3, and more bright and more colorful. And I know some people aren't a fan of that, but honestly, I think it looks really, really nice, and it's pretty fun to just skate around. And once you get past that cartoon look, it just feels like a fun game in general. So let me know what you guys think. Is it what you guys expected? Were there certain things that caught you off guard or that surprised you, or things that you were expecting to be not too good but it was actually better than you thought, or vice versa? Leave a comment below, and please subscribe and like if you haven't already. See you in the next one. Peace.